items 11 and 12. So again, we have to uh, determine if this sale qualifies for installment reporting. So this is a personal property. Okay. So it was acquired in 2018 and sold in 2021. So again, like what we have been doing, we have to add the down payment and all the installment dues to compute for the selling price. So the selling price, which is also the contract price, is 120,000. So we also have to determine the ratio of the realized contract price or the initial payment based on the selling price. So for 2021, we already realized 40,000. So you divide that by the selling price of 120,000. So you get 33 and one third percent. So this means this transaction does not qualify for installment reporting. Now for number 11, it will be treated as a capital asset. So because this is an individual, the holding period will apply because it was held for more than 12 months. So to get for the gross income, or actually this is a misnomer. I think we should label this as capital gain. Okay. So the total capital gain for this transaction is 90,000, but we will multiply that to 50% because uh the asset was held for more than 12 months. So the 2021 taxable income, actually it's capital gain pero it will become part of the reportable income, is 45,000. For number 2020, for number 12, uh if Pedro is a dealer, there will be no holding period, so the whole 90,000 will be reported as part of taxable income.